Oh, sick collection, my guy. Is this some kind of underground trading card game?
I beg your pardon?
These quirk cards look fire. Mind if I join in? I've got a mean deck myself.
Young man, I believe you've made a grave error. These are not...
Yo, is that a legendary? The one for all looks mad rare.
Intriguing. You seem quite knowledgeable about these cards. Tell me, where did you acquire your deck?
Oh, you know, a bit of grinding here, some lucky pulls there. Gotta stay on that quirk collecting grind. You feel?
Perhaps we could compare collections. I'm always interested in new acquisitions.
Let's see what I have. What about one of Han Boon's skill? Seems quite rare here, but useful. Or one-night permanent energy fusion, and you make things with this by yourself?
Long Moon skill, energy infusion. I've never... Where exactly did you acquire these unique abilities?
Oh, you know, a little bit of dimension hopping, some cross-universe trading. The usual stuff for us hardcore collectors.
Dimension hopping, you say? How fascinating. Perhaps we could arrange a trade. I'm particularly interested in this energy infusion you mentioned.
Remember, one energy type for one person. All elements, but not concepts. I am not one that attracts someone to this world, changing its fabric of reality. Oh, I mean if your brain concept not used in this dimension, you tickle somewhat unwanted attention. So not mixing in your desires and guess carefully.
Fascinating. So these interdimensional forces are sensitive to new concepts. Tell me, what would you consider a safe trade in this case?
Some of old, but good dark energy. Force and entropy, suitable for any type of dark overlord newbie. Book the top 100 things I'd do if I ever became an evil overlord, not included.
Dark energy, forcing entropy? My, you are full of surprises. Though I must say I'm a bit beyond the newbie stage.
Oh, someone occasionally feeling expert? Okay. Some about a primordial gas to get spicy.
Primordial chaos? You speak of forces beyond mortal comprehension with such nonchalance.
Last guy from ancient domains used this not unaware in his mind, and filled yourself an elder dark god. But his body become just a whirling mass of this element.
A whirling mass, you say? How unfortunate for him. But surely with proper control.
Proper control? You're funny, masked man. This ain't your grandma's quirk collection. We're talking cosmic juice here.
You speak as if you've witnessed such power firsthand. Tell me, what other cosmic juices have you encountered in your travels?
Oh, you know, the usual stuff. Void energy that eats reality. Time-bending spaghetti strands. Even some funky love potion that makes people fall for inanimate objects. Wild stuff, man. So, what did you prefer choose first?
Perhaps we should start with something manageable. This void energy you mentioned, the one that eats reality. How does one contain such a force?
Contain it? Oh man, you're hilarious. You don't contain void energy, you just kinda point it and hope for the best. It's like trying to put a black hole in a ziplet bag, you know?
Fascinating. And the applications of such a power?
Oh, just cause some demon and become one with it. In domain of it, they hungrily eat yourself, clashing by each other's. Someone becomes sentient by this way, and they uses as emissars for searching and preparing new worlds for becoming one.
Becoming one with the void. Emissaries preparing worlds. This is beyond anything I've encountered.
Yep, pretty wild stuff. Makes your quirk collection look like a kid's sticker book. Eh? No offense, Big Eye.
How does one communicate with them? Hypothetically speaking, of course.
They just appear totally clear-minded. But all they try on bring yourself back to this domain by suicide intentions. If they die, void energy revives and hardens body. And then further, become almost EMV you are unable to this intention. Reminds you of anyone?
Invulnerable, reviving. It's eerily similar to a certain nemesis of mine. But to think such power exists on a cosmic scale.
Oh, wanna trade your collection for that Persky Void Emissaries Proof and Spray? One search for a day in Void goes away.
Spray to ward off cosmic entities, surely you jest.
Nah, man. This baby's legit. Void be gone. Now with extra sparkle. Keeps those pesky emissaries at bay and leaves you smelling fresh as a daisy.
And this spray, how exactly does it function against forces beyond mortal comprehension?
Easy peasy. You just splits it around like air freshener. The void hates the snow kinda like how vampires hate garlic, you know. So, wanna try? One ZIOT free for today.
A free sample, you say? Well, I suppose there's no harm in testing this peculiar concoction.
Awesome sauce. Just aim and spray, Big Eye. Oh, and maybe hold your breath, unless you want your insides to smell like a unicorn's daydream.
I see. And you're certain this won't, say, accidentally erase me from existence?
Surely, if you have void powers within.
Void powers within me? What exactly are you implying?
Well, Big Eye, you've been collecting quirks like they're going out of style. Who's to say you haven't accidentally snagged a bit of void along the way? It's like cosmic lens sticks to everything.
And if I did have this cosmic lens, as you put it, what then?
Oh boy, then we're in for a real treat. Ever wondered what it's like to be a walking, talking black hole? 'Cause that's the express train you might be on, my friend. Oh, Corp Roulette. I love this game.
This should suffice. A minor quirk, easily replaced.
Below the extension? Man, you really truly scraped the bottom.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, sparkly. It's like a disco ball for ants.
Fascinating. It appears to be reacting to the...
Holy guacamole. It just went to poof. Like total cosmic burp.
Impossible. It's gone. Completely eradicated.
So it is that what it does? Cleaning void stuff as I was saying before.
This changes everything. The implications are staggering.
You know, if this were really a game, I'd say you just unlocked a secret achievement. Void Vanquisher, or something equally dramatic.
This is no game, you insufferable fool. Do you realize what this means?
That you're in dire need of a new hobby? Maybe scrapbooking?
If this spray can eradicate quirks, or at least their essence, it could be the key to reshaping the very fabric of our society.
Whoa there, big eye. Let's pump the brakes on the whole reshaping society thing. That's praise, not exactly febres for superpowers, you know.
But it could be, with refinement, with study. We could create a world where quirks are a choice, not a birthright.
Hold up, Thanos. Your perfectly balanced world sounds like a recipe for disaster. Plus, you're kinda missing the whole void energy part of the equation. And with given one free possibility of given concept, you just apply it on useless sticker. Not on potentially void emissary you told before. Who is fool now?
You dare mock me!
Hey, I'm just saying. You had one shot at cosmic pest control. And you used it on the quirk equivalent of a party trick.
Perhaps you have a point. But this was merely a test. Now that I know its effectiveness, I can plan accordingly.
This is just concept power. And you wasted it. Look on inscription on the label.
What? Warning, single-use concept eraser. Choose wisely. How did I miss this?
Well, look at it this way, at least you didn't accidentally erase, I don't know, the concept of evil or something. That'd be pretty inconvenient for a supervillain, right?
You insufferable fool. Do you realize what opportunity I've squandered?
Hey, don't beat yourself up. We've all made impulse purchases before. Though usually it's more like buying a bottom and a slicer on Amazon, not erasing fundamental concepts of reality. I think you're expert villain as you say. Maybe you want a place order for book. The top 100 things I'd do if I ever became an evil overlord? Or interaction with dark forces for dummies?
Your attempts at humor are as grating as they are misplaced. I am no novice villain in need of instruction manuals.
Could have fooled me with that sticker mishap. But hey, live and learn, right? Maybe next time you'll read the fine print before messing with cosmic forces.
Your insolence aside, this setback has provided valuable data. Perhaps there's still a way to harness this power, even without the spray.
Whoa there, big guy. Didn't we just establish that messing with void energy is a bad idea? Or are you gunning for a Villain of the Year award? In potentially void-proofing your world, you just come in their hugs, and your world together with yourself.
Your vulgarity is as unnecessary as it is misplaced. This is a matter of grave importance, not some juvenile joke.
Hey, sometimes you gotta speak the universal language to get through to people. But fine, let's keep it PG. You basically just gave the void a bear hug and invited it to dinner.
Perhaps there's a way to reverse this. To harness the void energy without succumbing to it.
Look, buddy, you're playing with fire here. Cosmic fire. The kind that burns realities. Maybe it's time to consider a career change. I hear flower arranging is nice and void-free.